Planning a trip can be overwhelming. Do you have a big trip coming up but don't know where to start planning? In today's video, I'll give you 5 easy steps to plan your next trip, whether it's land-based, a cruise, or a combination, by using ChatGPT. And as a bonus, if you stay to the end, I will even share a super easy way to keep your travels organized. Hi, I'm Thia and welcome to Traveling with Thia, where I want to use my experience as a former travel agent, flight attendant, and avid traveler to help you plan a stress-free vacation. Today, I will show you how ChatGPT can take the stress out of planning a trip. First, ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence program that answers questions like a human. It's free to use. All you have to do is type ChatGPT into your browser, and there you go. Now, I'll break down this video into 5 easy steps. I'll leave timestamps below so you can access the steps that pertain to you. And at the end, like I said, I'll leave my favorite way to keep my trips organized. So step 1, deciding where to go. Sometimes this can be the hardest, but ChatGPT can help you narrow down the playing field. Just type in the prompt the kind of trip you're looking for. The more specific you are, the better your results will be. So if you type in where should I go on vacation this year, it'll give you several generalized options, but if you're more specific, it'll narrow down the options for you. So instead, I asked, I want to go on a multi-generational vacation this year. The oldest is 90 with mobility issues, and the youngest is 3. We have one person with severe food allergies. We live in the Midwest and want to go someplace warm. And it'll give you suggestions like Florida or the Caribbean. You can ask follow-up questions like, can you recommend a resort or a cruise in the Caribbean that would meet our needs? And it'll generate new response. So now your list has been narrowed. We can move on to step 2, budget. Do you hate finally deciding on where you want to go on vacation just to find out it's way out of your budget? You can use ChatGPT in 2 ways in this situation. Option 1, ask what would be an approximate budget for a family of 5 to go to Iceland from Salt Lake City for a week and stay in a 4-star hotel. Well, once you have seen the price of $7,000 to $10,000, you might go back to step 1 and start over. Option 2, you can also start with a budget and get suggestions on where to stay. Just type in your prompt with a few details like how many you're traveling, any must-haves, and the location you'll be traveling from. And ChatGPT will make some suggestions. Now that you know your dream holiday is within your budget, we can move on to step 3, timeline. We can ask ChatGPT to build out a timeline of when everything needs to be booked and packing list based on our activities, so you don't miss out on any great activities. Step 4, questions. We all have a bunch of questions. Instead of having to Google them all over the place, you can go to one spot and ask ChatGPT questions like, what type of documentation do I need? What is the language? What is the currency? What are the customs? Does Milan have Uber? Now we're on to step 5, building your itinerary. In my opinion, this is the best feature. ChatGPT can build you a full itinerary. Just let it know your dates, times, anything you already have booked, anything you don't want to do, and anything you do want to do, and it'll give you a full itinerary. I suggest you play with this by using it in your own hometown or someplace you're very familiar with to get used to using ChatGPT. But we used it for a day trip to Washington, D.C. I told it what time our train was arriving and leaving and my specific food allergies. It built me an itinerary for the day, including restaurant recommendations. From there, I tweaked it, and we had an awesome day. You can apply all this to a bigger trip in an unknown city. The itinerary may not all work for you, but it certainly gives you a great starting point. Once you know all you need to book, it's just a matter of hopping on the computer and going to your favorite booking website. Mine are Skyscanner, Tripadvisor, and Viator, and build out your dream trip. Now, a quick word of warning. ChatGPT is awesome, but is far from being perfect. I can only do 1 or 2 commands at a time and always double check its information. Even though it's not perfect, it gives you a great starting point and will cut your planning time dramatically. So before we get to the bonus, I'd like to thank those of you who have subscribed to my channel. It means so much to me. Now, let me know in the comments what's your best travel hack and if I have missed any of the cool features on ChatGPT. So you've decided where you want to go. You know it is within your budget. You know when to go book everything so you don't miss out. You have all your questions answered and you have a kick-butt itinerary. Now, how do we keep all of our travel plans organized? I love Tripit for this. It's an app that is available on iOS and Google Play. It's free to use, but there is a pro version. It's so simple. Whenever you get a confirmation email from one of your bookings, you just forward it to plans@tripit.com and it'll organize everything for you. No more days of searching your emails for the hotel reservation and flight bookings. It's all in one place. Thank you so much for watching. YouTube is going to suggest a totally awesome video for you. So, since you'll be saving so much time planning your trip, you have a few minutes to watch another video. And don't forget to like and subscribe.